everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute. I hope you're doing well. This video is going to be something I've wanted to record for such a long time and I'm finally getting around to doing it and I'm so happy. I want to talk about my bathroom renovation. Those of you that follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that at the end of March, beginning of April, we completely redone our bathroom. I mean, gutting the bathroom, removing everything and replacing everything brand new. So today I'm going to go more into how long it took, what we actually did and how much it all cost with a breakdown. So during this video I'm going to be putting pictures here, just here, of what we used, the materials we used, the tiles we used, how much everything cost and the before and after of our bathroom. So I hope you enjoy this video. Before we get into it, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, like, comment and share this video with anyone you think would be interested in watching it. I've got my notebook here. This is my Busy Being Fruitful notebook by The Fruitful Woman. I absolutely love it. So I have all my notes in here, the breakdown, everything all ready to go to spill the beans. This is going to be a fully transparent video all about our reno and even things that went wrong, because some things went wrong, trust me. So the first thing I want to address is what we actually did. Very simple question. We gutted our bathroom. So our flat was built in approximately 2006. So it's been quite a while since then, and from what we can gather, the bathroom has always been the same. It hasn't changed. The previous owner, I don't really feel like they took care of the flat too well. And there was a lot of things going on with our flat when we were purchasing it. And if you want a video all about our house purchase, buying under shared ownership and not buying a new build, because our flat is not a new build, let me know in the comments below and I'll definitely do a video on that, because there was a lot of things that were going on and a lot of worries that we had, especially with those that lived here previously. It was crazy, guys, it was crazy. So let me know and I'll definitely do that. We completely removed the whole bathroom, everything that was in there, ripped it all out and replaced it all brand new. The renovation took about a week and a half. Myself and my husband actually planned to do this renovation while we were away. We were planning to go on holiday for our 2nd year anniversary at the end of March. We had planned to do this renovation while we were away. We were going to be gone for a week. And COVID-19 cropped up and completely destroyed all of our plans. So we weren't even sure if we were going to be able to do this renovation at all. But thankfully our contractor, who is also a friend of ours, was still up for doing it and still wanted to get the renovation done. So on top of all the reno costs, we had to fork out money to hire out an Airbnb that we could stay at for the week. Because let's face it, you can't stay in a house when someone's ripped out your bathroom. How are you going to go to the toilet? How are you going to shower? It doesn't make sense. So we had to go somewhere. So we went to Brighton for the week. It was just before lockdown was getting announced, and lockdown got announced while we were away. It wasn't full on lockdown where you had to stay in your house, but it was getting there. So that was like another stressful thing on top of everything that was going on. But because there was a lot of issues that cropped up, the contractor had to complete some work while we were back. So for about another half a week after we were back, majority of the bathroom was done by that time, but there was still some finishing touches that had to be done while we were here at home. So let's get into the numbers. The total cost of our renovation in total cost about £2,492.43. Now I just want you to bear in mind that this is as accurate as a number as I could come to, because there were a lot of additional things we had to pay for that we didn't initially anticipate having to pay for. So I went back through all my emails, all my transactions to try and get the most accurate number for you guys, so I could really share what we paid for this renovation. So that was materials and labour. So initially our quote for labour was £1,150, but during the course of the renovation there was a lot of things that the contractor had to go and buy. That increased the price to £1,491.92. That's not including all the stuff that we had purchased ourselves. So when we were approaching the renovation, my theory was that I wanted to buy all the materials myself. I'm not sure if this logic is correct or not, so please forgive me if it's not. But my thought was, if we ask the contractor to get everything, it's going to be a lot more expensive. One of the things that we bought was obviously tiles for the wall. We went with a very simple subway tile. We ended up buying 10 boxes of tiles, and each box had 48 tiles inside. Those came to a total of £115.20. We ended up not using all of the tiles. We still have 2.5 boxes left of tiles sitting in the house, which we're hoping to use for other projects. So it's not all wasteful, but we didn't use everything that we bought. For the floor, we purchased a very lovely marble tile. Now this tile can come in squares or it can come in the rectangle shape that we bought. The reason why I wanted the rectangle was just because I thought it was a bit different. So each pack of floor tiles has 7 tiles inside, and we bought 3 packs of those. And that was just about enough to cover our floor. And our bathroom is not even big, but 3 packs of tiles was just enough to finish the floor. The total cost of the tiles was £49.14. Other items we had to get were floor and tile adhesive. So stuff to stick the tile to the floor and to the wall, right? So for the wall tile, the contractor suggested that we get ready-made adhesive, and that cost about £15. So that's adhesive that's already pre-made, it doesn't need to be mixed. For the floor, he suggested that we get powder adhesive, which needs to be mixed, and that was £22. We also had to get paint and grout, so we decided to go for a dark grey grout. I initially wanted black, but dark grey is a lot more softer, so I thought it would work nice, especially with the marble tile. So we went for a dark grey grout, and that also came in powder form, and that was 2 bags. So we got 2 bags of the grey powder adhesive. Please forgive me, I don't remember how much it was. I'll find the price and I'll put it here in the video with a picture so that you can see how much it was. Obviously the main thing we had to buy was the bath, the sink and the toilet, and the taps, which is a given, right? So we got our bathroom units from Wix. Now, Wix at the time were doing a deal where you can get like the whole bathroom for X amount. Taps are not included and waste pipe is not included as well. So bear that in mind, those will be extra costs. Altogether, the taps and the bath units cost £712.80, which is not too bad, to be honest with you. We decided not to get any, like a really fancy one, just because we're not going to stay here forever. We just wanted to go cheap and cheerful and just really revamp the bathroom, especially because we're eventually going to sell it on. Things that we didn't anticipate that we had to pay for were the waste pipes, like I mentioned. So the actual plug and the waste pipe, we didn't know that we had to get those, so we had to buy that extra as well. We got all of our stuff from B&Q, by the way, if anyone's wondering. So all the adhesive and everything from B&Q, apart from the kitchen units. So I think they're called Click Clack. I'm probably wrong, but it's the plug that you push, and when you push it, it closes, and you push it again to open it. So that's the plug that we got. They were pretty box standard. I don't think there was any particular one that we got, but we just went to B&Q and bought any one that was there. We also had to buy trim for the tiles. So that silver part that goes around the edge of the tiles, we had to buy that as well, just to finish off the tiles to make it look a lot more neater. Another thing that happened, which I would say was one of the issues that we encountered, was that the bath did not come with an end panel. So you have the side panel for the bath, but there was no end panel to close off the bath, so you don't see underneath the bath. And I thought that was really strange. and we weren't told of that. So that was another thing that we had to go out and buy, was the end panel for the bath. That was an extra expense. I think we got that from Wix as well. Another thing that the contractor needed to do was use the silicone filler just to fill in the edges and make everything look neat and tidy and whatnot. And we also needed wood for the toilets. As you saw in the before picture, everything was boxed in, the toilet and the sink. And one of the concerns the contractor had about that was that he didn't know if the pipes were going to be big, and that's why it was boxed in. He didn't know what he was going to find behind there. But luckily enough, the boxing was just, I don't know if it was for aesthetic purposes or what was going on, but the boxing was taking up so much space for no reason, basically. We had to just get some wood just to put behind the toilet to box in the pipes at the bottom of the toilet, which you'll see in the after picture as well. But that was an extra thing we had to pay for. Now the big issue that came, which the contractor had to deal with, and he had to go and buy some stuff to fix it, was when he ripped out everything, he found that the pipes were completely rotten. Like, the pipes were gone. There was no way that we could use the pipes again. There was no, like, we had to get new pipes. Pipes for the water and pipes for the waste. So all of the pipes were just rotten on the sink, the bath and the toilet. That was an extra cost that we had to pay for because it all needed to be changed. And I'm kind of happy that we discovered that, because now everything in the bathroom is new, and that will be a big selling point. That all the units, all the tiles, all the piping is all brand new, so it will last a lot longer and it will be in a lot better condition. Another issue that cropped up was when the toilet was already installed, and thank goodness the contractor was around when this happened, but we were using the toilet already, I think just like 1 or 2 times, and my husband started smelling pee. And this was already when the toilet was boxed in, everything, and the toilet was actually leaking. So we had to get more pipe connectors to fix the leak in the toilet, which now is fixed, thank goodness. But that was another thing. It was just like, new pipes, obviously you're gonna have issues. Now all of the costs that I have outlined here are just for the work. So ripping out the bathroom and buying all the material and putting it back in. Another thing I actually forgot to mention, that we also had to pay for someone to come and take away all the old stuff. So the contractor called someone to come and take away all the old bulky items from our bathroom, which cost about £80, I think. So that was another cost on top. So these are something that you have to think about, is labour, materials, taking away all the old stuff, and be ready for problems that are going to come up, because more than likely problems will crop up. We were kind of lucky because we didn't have that many problems, so I'm very thankful for that, because we didn't know what was going to be found when we gutted the bathroom because it's so old. But I'm just happy that it was done and now it's brand new and it just looks great, because it looked like just pants before, like just looked like rubbish. So here are some of the after pictures of the bathroom so you can see what it looks like now. All of the costs that I've outlined here do not include decor. It's just for gutting out the bathroom units and tiles, and that's it. But if you want another video on the decor in my bathroom, the bits that I bought to deck out the bathroom and make it look amazing, I will be more than happy to do a video on that. Just comment down below if you want me to do a video on the decor, where I got the decor from, how much it cost, and etc. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope that it was informative and it gave you a sort of insight on what renovations are like and the potential things that can go wrong. Like I said, we didn't have much go wrong with our bathroom. It was a smooth process and we didn't have many issues, so I'm very thankful for that. But there are things that can go wrong in a bathroom renovation. We are looking to do our kitchen as well. We don't want to pump too much money into it, so we're still looking into how we're going to do it, because we do want to keep it quite cheap and cheerful since we're not going to be staying here forever. But that is going to be something else that is coming up, which I'm excited about. If you have any further questions of anything that I didn't cover in this video that you really wanted to know about, let me know in the comments below and I'll definitely respond to you. But other than that, I don't really have much else to say about it. That's the bathroom renovation done. It's pretty cool. It's amazing. It's maybe not to everyone's taste, but I really like it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Do hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I really, really hope to see you in the next video. Bye!